Hey, hello. So this video is a little update on my NeoVim config. So let's see. So first thing I have added is for telescope. So I've added new commands for telescope. So if I go to NeoVim and if I open up NeoVim, so as you all know, I have shown you in my previous video what is telescope. So telescope is this thing. So as I said that I was using only three features of telescope, which is find file, old file, and git commit. Actually, I've tried all of these rest of the features and they are really cool. So probably let's say if I go to command history, or let's say I open up commands, so this will list all of the commands present in NeoVim. But there's a thing that you won't be running the telescope command like that's like telescope, typing out telescope and then searching for all of the features. I have created some like aliases. So added commands. So if I open up commands, so I have created a sort of aliases for each of these telescope features. So I'll show you all of these in a bit. Okay okay so first we have find files. So as you all know what is find files, I'll increase the font size. Okay, not like that. I'll increase the font size a bit. I'll go to nvim. Okay, over here first we have find files. As you all know what is find files, you all already know what is old files. LiveGrip. So LiveGrip is really useful. So if I go to xfc and I open up NeoVim, so LiveGrip, so to run LiveGrip, so tlg. So these are the telescope commands and these are the aliases for that. So if you want to run LiveGrip, telescope LiveGrip, it's tlg. So LiveGrip is that you can search for any string. So let's say I search for xfce, it will show you all of the xfce occurrence. Okay, if I want to search for, let's say, probably a glib, it is going to search for glib, and if you hit enter to this, it is going to open up the file in the editor. So that is LiveGrip. It is really useful in large projects to search through strings. And then we have search history. So as you all know, in NeoVim, you search by typing the slash and then the string. So I search for string. So this is how you search. And if you want to see the search history, you can just run tsh. So it will show you all of the stuff you have searched in the past. So it is the search history. Then you have a quick fix. It is for lsp. You can check that out. Vim options. So if you want to know and list all the Vim options you have, so you can do tvo, so Vim option, telescope Vim option, and it will list you all of the Vim options you have. Then you have spell suggest, registers. So what are registers? So if you know the like how clipboard work in NeoVim, NeoVim or NeoVim. So in Vim or NeoVim, we don't have clipboard, we have registers. So if you want to list all of the registers and what is stored in the registers, so you can just reg. So at the left side, these are the registers and these are the stuff stored in them. So if I open up, if you go to any register and if you hit enter, it is going to paste that. So it is pasted over here. Okay, so I'll just undo it. Okay, this is registers. You can list you can search through all the registers. Then you have commands. So this is really useful. So if you want to list all of the possible commands in the NeoVim, and if you want to search through them, you can just run tcmd and it will list all of the commands. So if I want to search for hop, it is going to list all of the command hop. And then if I want to search for bracy, then we have, if you want to search for cp helper, so you can easily search for the commands. This is really useful. Then you have help tags. So so if you want to search for all of the help pages or help tags, you can just run thlp and it will list all of the help pages. And if you want to search for, let's say I want to search for telescope, telescope, and if I hit enter, it will going to list the it will going to open up the telescope help page. So that was it. Then we have man page key map. So if you want to list all of the key bindings you have, so if I run t key, it is going to show you all of the key maps you have. Let's say I want to search for Bracy key map, so it is leader B. And if you can also search through the key map. So if I want to know what is binded to a leader F, so you get it. So that was key maps. You can go for color scheme. You can also list all the auto commands. You can grep string. These are the stuff for LSP. One thing I really like for LSP, it is LSP document symbols. So let's say in this directory, if I run t lds, it is going to list all of the function definitions. So function definition or struct definition, so it is going to currently showing you hash defines. So let's say I open up another file, let's say terminal app, and if I run this command, it is going to list all of the, so we have hash defined field struct, we have functions, variables. You can it is going to list all of the function declarations, which is really useful. Then you can try all of these, just try them out. Then we have git commands. For git, I have already shown you what is git commit is, to search through the git commits. Then we have git branches. So if I run tgb, so it is going to list all of the git branches, and if I hit enter to any of these, it is going to check out to that git branch. Then a little thing is git files and find files. So if you are in a git repository, it's better to run git files, and if you are not in a git repository, it's better to run find files. So for that, I have added a little logic in the configuration, that if you are in a git repository, so I'm here in a git repository, okay, so if I press \leader F, so to find, it is going to run git files. Okay, so if you are in a git repository, it is going to run git files, and you can search through all of the files present in the git repository. So let's say I go to make file, this is a make file, and I'll open up a new terminal, and I'll go to test directory, and as you can see, it is not a git repository. So if I run NeoVim, okay, nvim, and if I press leader F to find file, it is going to run find file. So if you are in a git repository, it is going to run git files, and if you are not in a git repository, it is going to run find file. So that was pretty much it for the stuff I have added for telescope. To check it out, it is really cool. Then the second thing I have added is a runner. So by default, there is no code runner in NeoVim, and there are few plugins, but they are really complicated. I don't want all the overhead, okay, and like the crazy configuration for all of the runners. I just want a simple runner, so I just wrote it myself. So I'll go to a directory called test, okay, cd test, okay. Let me show you what the runner does. So I'll go to my NeoVim configuration, and if I search for runner, so this is the script I have written for to execute a file. So you can actually read through this if you want. The main focus is this Lua table. So the key value, so this is a Lua table, and then the key value is the file type, and the value is the as the run command. So for CPP or C++, it is G++ percent. So what is this percent, and then percent %r colon r percent colon r? To read about this, you can go to this link, okay, and then over here you can read about all of these percent symbols. I'm not sure what it is called, but you can read it about it. So you have Python, Lua, Java. So let me run a file. So I'm in the test directory. I have a lot of files. So I'll open up a file, let's say a Golang file. So test.go, and to run it, I have added a command called a run. Okay, so if you run this command, it is going to execute it. So it will open up a new toggle term, floating toggle term, and it is going to execute it. So we get hello world, and if you just hit enter, the terminal will quit. And let's say I'll open up this crypto.sh file, and then if you want to run it again, the run command, okay, run, and it is going to execute it. And we have some issues. No such file pattern cannot file. Okay, we have some error in this file. I'll probably open up this pattern.java, and if you want to run it, just run, and then you have the code is executed. Okay, so another thing, you won't be writing the run command over and over, so I have binded it to F5. So I'll open up this test.c. okay, and if I want to run it, so I'll just press F5, and it is going to run it. Okay, I don't want to execute this file. I'll open up a Rust file, and if I want to run it, just press F5, and it is going to execute it. So that was for runner. But another thing I have added for runner is that sometime you want the run command to be different temporarily. So these are the run command, but so I'll open up another Java file. So in this Java file, as you can see, it is expecting some command line arguments. So I'm just looping through the command line argument and then printing it. So this command expects some command line argument, but in the run command there is no command line argument. So if I run it, so if I run through F5, there will be nothing. So as you can see, there is no command line arguments. So if you want to update the run command temporarily, I have added a command called run update, and it you can provide a argument. So the argument will be the file type. So if you want to update the run command for C, so you can just type C. It is going to show you the current command, the run update command for file type C. You can just erase it and add a new command. Okay, so if I run update Java, okay, it will open up a update run command for file type Java, and in here I can add some command line arguments. So hello world. Okay, so now it's updated. Now if I run F5, so as you can see, it has added to command line argument, and we got the output. Okay, so in run update, one more thing is, so if you don't provide any command, like if you don't provide any file type argument, just run update command, it is going to pick up the file type of the current buffer. So my current buffer is Java, so it is going to pick up as Java. So now you can update it. So I'll just remove hello, let's say hello universe. Okay, so now it's updated. I can execute it. So let's say I go to the Golang file, and if I run update, it is going to pick up the current buffer as Go, and it will prompt you to change the command for Go. So but minded, this is temporarily. So if I close NeoVim and I open up NeoVim again, it will going to default back to these commands. So if you want to make any permanent changes to the run command, you can do it over here. If you want to add some more file type, you can just add it like that. So just add let's say file type and the command. Okay, like that. So that was it for runner. Please do check it out. And another small change I have made is for the status line. So so I'll quit nvim, and I'll open up NeoVim again, and let's say I'll open up this Java file, and I'll open up another file in a split. So I'll open up in a split, and I'll also split a file called this Java JS file. So we have these three files. So there is a new feature added in NeoVim. It is global status line. So if I help, last status. So we have a new mode 3, which is show and only the last window. It is sort of a uh, global global status line. So usually in normally what we have is set last status equals to 2. So normally we have this thing. So you get the status line for each of the buffer. Okay, but it's better to have a global status line. So if I set it to 3, then we have a global status line. So if I go to each of these files, it is going to change for the files. So that was pretty much it I have added so far in NeoVim. If you like any of these, do check out my configuration. And if you face any problem with my configuration, you can reach out to me on my Discord, or you can also create a issue on GitHub. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the further videos. So thank you.